time now for the Peter Channel Sunday Morning News on this Sunday morning, November 13th, 2016. Good morning to you all on this lovely Sunday morning. Here are your news and odds. Here, top story at 8 a.m. on this Sunday morning is Donald Trump signs will set course of his presidency. Just days before the election, after Wiggins believed that Michigan was safely blue, the pro-Hillary Clinton Super PAC primaries USA polled voters there, only discovered there was a 1-point race. New Zealand civil defense issued a tsunami warning on Sunday for a powerful 7.8 magnitude earthquake that shook South Island. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg was warned U.S. President-elect Donald Trump that going alone is not an option for Europe or the United States. As President-elect Donald Trump's administration begins taking shape, fans have poured out a streets of an entire nation again Saturday to express their frustration at the Senate election result. Portland, Oregon, the increasingly intense protests around the whole country in the wake of Donald Trump's election victory escalated early Saturday, when it shouldn't hear that scattered panic protesters has left one man hospitalized. Australian refugees over the U.S. resettlement deal. Mosul, Iraq. The Iraqi army said Sunday that troops have driven Islamic State militants out of the town of Nimrud, south of Mosul, due to the site of the famed Eastern ruins that were reportedly destroyed by the extremists. South Korean prosecutors are set to the question over allegation of political corruption and scandal that has engulfed their presidency. Dave Chappelle hosted Saturday Night Live for the first time this weekend and has work cut out for him for the hotly contested presidential election on Tuesday, which saw Republican nominee Donald Trump defeated Hillary Clinton. While the FBI surprised insinuating examined Hillary Clinton's use of the private email server before voters went to the polls, costing an elected heartbroken Democrat nominee, said Saturday, a source told NBC News. Donors and lobbyists already shaping up Donald Trump's straight swap up administration. Toyota Motor Corporation has agreed to pay up to about $3.4 billion to settle claims that certain of its trucks and sport utility vehicles lack proper rest, particularly the premature corrosion of vehicle frames. Beijing, China's political war with sector could face fresh challenges fall. Donald Trump's election to president with some of the industry wanted that harder U.S. California led the way, but Obamacare set it up for the most people health insurance in that area of the state. Now with the possibility that President-elect Donald Trump will appeal the law, as he promised, the stakes are higher than anywhere else. President-elect Donald Trump will step into the new role during a pivotal time for future space and endeavors, with NASA currently planning to embark on his mission and prepare to end its dependence on Russia for runs on the International Space Station. A new study explains why children young adults might likely be infected with H5 and when children while age 7 and 9 disproportionately affects older adults. Peter Children's time is now 8:03 on this Sunday morning, and it is time now for a spot report. Last night, the Boston Bruins defeated the Arizona Coyotes in Phoenix 2-1, while the Boston Celtics beat the Indiana Pacers 105-99. Tonight, the Boston Bruins be taking on the Colorado Denver game time 7 o'clock, while the New England Patriots have a Sunday night showdown at Gillette against the Seattle Seahawks. Game time 8:30 p.m. New York caught a McGregor made history on Saturday night when he became the first Two Division champion in UFC history, knocking out Eddie Alvarez in the second round of the fight at UFC 205. Michigan can still make the play, but when the team margin Eric God fought in this surprise loss to Iowa, they Wolverines must waste no time in regrouping. After surviving several close calls this season, number 2 Columbus finally fell, losing the Pittsburgh last minute 40-yard field goal. Peter Childers, 8:03 on this Sunday morning, and it is time off a traffic and transit report. Baby, let's tell you where the subway system is looking good on the commuter rail. It is looking good, and on the ferries they are looking good. Alright, look at that. Highways and byways. Start off in the New York City, FDR Drive a little slow to the Upper East Side. Big Bridge on the southbound side, and it's a little slow on the southbound side. 278 in the eastbound side, back up 478 in the Brooklyn Bridge. 98 on the southbound side, a little slow, Interstate 95, but 670 on the northbound side, it's a little slow just right at Grand Central Parkway, but highways and byways, New York City, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. Looking good, except for Interstate 84, westbound side, it's a little slow just right at Interstate 91, Harvard, Connecticut. Highways and byways in Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine are looking good. Peter Childers time is 8:04 on this Sunday morning, and it's time now for weather report, and it's another clear blue start to your morning here. For today, sun's got about 59 degrees, west about 5 to 7 miles an hour. For tonight, clear's got about 31 degrees, southwest about 5 miles an hour. For Monday, sun's got about 62 degrees, southwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour. For Monday night, a slight change of rain after 3 a.m. Most clear skies about 39 degrees, light south wind just makes 20%. Today, rain may before 5 p.m. Either 55 degrees, light northeast wind increase at 5 to 10 miles an hour morning, just makes 8%. Tuesday night, a chance of showers may before 4 a.m. Most clouds about 44 degrees and just makes 40%. Wednesday, partly sunny, clouds about 38, about 40 degrees. Thursday, sunny, most clouds about 57, about 38 degrees. For Friday, sunny, most clouds about 61, about 38 degrees. And for Saturday, most clouds about 61 degrees. Currently at Not Near it's fair skies, and we have a temperature of 31 degrees with a humidity of 93%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Sunday Morning News on the Sunday morning, November 13th, 2016. Hope you have a good morning and a good positive to the Nasu for an afternoon news report. I hope you have a good morning.